Hey yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11, we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NFL Roundtable Talks Wild Card Round Edition and post Black Monday edition.
Yep.
So, how's everybody doing? How was your New Year's, Will?
It was uneventful, but it was good. Just hung out here and watched college football. And more NFL.
Megan Kroger's in the chat. Maybe I should send her a link. What do you guys think, boys?
Yes.
Well, Seahawks are in the playoffs.
When she comes on, do we have to go oi, oi, oi?
Why not?
Like it.
Okay. I'm for it.
But, yeah, I watched college football and the NFL. It was good. It was fun. Can't wait to get into today's topics.
There. Megan, I sent you the link.
I'm flying blind tonight. What are the topics?
The coaching vacancies, week 18 recap.
And then picks.
Oh, look at this motley crew of experts. Awesome group. Appreciate you all. Thank you, Michael Ditton Edwards. You got Ronald Franklin in here. And here she comes. Ready, guys? As soon as I see the camera, I'll put her up. Oh, waiting.
No, we have to go Aussie. She goes oi,
No,
oi.
she goes Aussie. We go oi, oi, oi. Thank you, Ronald. Good to see you here.
Hey, JB.
Yep.
So, in remembrance of 1 year ago today, and one of our last shows of the year, I had to bust it out one more time for you. So it's going to be an interesting show.
Oh, yeah. Here's. Oh, he's got the white wine. I wish I had that sounder from Robot Chicken. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Sam Elliott was doing this commercial throughout the whole episode of Robot Chicken one time. It was like 3 different parts. And he'd go, white wine.
White wine.
Fuck yeah.
Hey.
Yes, hey, this is my show, guys. I've been doing this for my 4th season. Sorry to hear that, Nick. Get better. But,
Ron, what do you mean we're the normal guy?
There she is. Aussie.
Oi,
Loving the
oi.
Man,
Loving the 1 seed bye, boys. Loving that I do not have to be up at 3 o'clock every bloody Monday for a couple of weeks.
Right.
Megan, I gotta tell you, I watched the Seahawks 49ers game.
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching this. I'm like, holy crap. I mean, like, I thought the Legion of Boom was a good defense, and I'm watching this. I'm like, this freaking Seattle defense, what they're doing to not just any team, but a 12-4 49ers team that has a pretty good defense too.
There is a reason I'm wearing the Dark Side t-shirt, because our new line is called the Dark Side. We've called them the Dark Side, so that's
Nice.
the shit. But
I
yeah.
always knew Mike McDonald was a good defensive coordinator and Baltimore, but man, what
Oh,
he's doing
you
in
should
his
hear
second
the
year is
number of
unbelievable.
Ravens fans after they did what they did, wanting Mike McDonald back. It's like,
Oh.
yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
Robbie, good to see you, brother. BA's
I don't know
on
what
his
a
What
way.
up, you
jack wagon
jack-off?
is, but I don't think
Megan's
it's good.
here. I
Megan?
sent the link if you guys want to hop in.
A jack
but yes,
it's a cleaner version for
No.
another word that we're not going to say. here.
That's what
If
I
you-
was thinking,
If you
but
don't know who
Yeah.
21 from Oklahoma State that was drafted back in 1989, you're not a Lions fan.
well, I'm not. So can you please tell me?
Barry Sanders.
I thought
Yeah,
I
you're
know
not a
that's
Bills
what it
fan.
was.
You're not a Bills
Yeah.
fan if you're not a Bills fan if you can answer who was who Barry Sanders was in front of, who played in front of Barry Sanders.
one
Oh,
Thurman
Robbie.
Thomas.
You got it.
Thurman
on in, brother.
Thomas.
Yeah.
One Thurman
That
Thomas.
link that BA sent you is still good. It's a permalink, so you can hop right in.
A permalink.
It was kind of like
Oh, we're gonna have a
it was
jack
kind of like
wagon.
Miles Sanders playing behind Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, yeah.
I did pretty good last week. Ken picked a couple opposite me. I know he picked his Bears.
Hey, can I say something real quick? Can
I got nothing.
Bears got
I
I
got
say
nothing.
something
The teddies.
to Ken?
The teddies.
Oh,
I
go
got
ahead.
nothing.
Hey, Ken?
Yeah.
Hey, Ken,
Yeah.
Maybe.
congratulations on a good year. I know that we
Amen.
didn't predict you, but I have to give credit where credit is due. Ben Johnson has really turned your team around, and congratulations on making the playoffs, and I wish you guys nothing but the best of luck.
Ditto.
Thank you, Michael.
He's the real
I
Mayo
mean-
Johnson, not that other
Yeah, I
Mayo
remember at the
Johnson.
beginning of the year, everyone saying I was crazy, thinking we'd be 7-10 and a dark horse to make the playoffs. Not in my
Same with us.
wildest dreams. I think we'd win 11 and the division.
Same with
I'll
us,
take it.
Ken. No
well,
one said.
you guys are welcome for the gift of Sam Darnold, so I don't want to hear shit about the Seahawks.
You're welcome that I've got the one seat and I'm enjoying 2 weeks off. So
I'm sorry,
there's that.
Megan.
Well, I hope to
I-
God you guys don't come in rusty,
No,
but-
that's what I'm concerned about too. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, somebody else said my name. Sorry, I'm trying to
No,
keep
that
up.
was
on it.
me. I hope Sam Darnold doesn't look like Sam Darnold of old for you guys.
No,
He hasn't
I
yet.
don't. He's revamped, guys. I think Sam's got a whole new outlook in Seattle. I think
Yeah,
he's got a better
agreed.
support group than he did
Oh,
in
he does.
Minnesota.
He
Yeah.
does. He has
Yeah, 100%.
JSN.
So
He has he has JSN, Cooper Cup, Charbonnet, Walker.
In the spirit of disclosure, though, fellas, I have loved Sam since USC. So I have seen the good, the bad, and the indifferent with him. But yeah, 100%. What I get sick of with Sam is, oh, he sees ghosts and blah, blah,
No,
blah.
he doesn't. No.
No.
That's the Jets, Darnold. That's not
Yes,
his name.
thank you. That's what I was about to say.
Exactly.
it's okay. I've seen witches for 25 years, and she's in my kitchen right now. But I still
Yeah.
love her.
Your wife or your significant other? I was going to go there. But yeah, I think what I would really love, and I don't know if it's going to happen, is the Seahawks to raise the Lombardi to piss off the Niners in the Niners' backyard. Can I just have that on the record? Now, as I said,
That would be hilarious.
because I had Niners fans come in to our chat, the Seahawks chat, saying, we're going to wipe the floor with you. We're wearing black to your funeral. You look like a Mars bar rapper, number one, with those jerseys. And number two, are you sure it's our funeral? I actually thought it was yours, but yeah, I would love
you
to.
had to avenge the week 1 loss. So.
But the one,
Well, that's the thing. I said to a 49, I said one phrase to all the 49ers fans: ain't karma a bitch.
but the
and-
one thing this whole panel can agree on is we don't have to look at Patrick Mahomes and Taylor
hallelujah, brother.
Swift in a
Preach it.
playoff game this year.
God bless that for a girl.
Hallelujah.
Not that not that he got injured, but that the Chiefs choked this year.
Yes.
Hallelujah. I don't wish injury on anyone.
So,
But
No,
JB, what-
not at all. But the Chiefs
Guys,
are out,
no.
and Travis Kelce's retiring. So I'm good.
Ah,
is
with
he?
the
not
world.
I heard he was playing one more year because he has to pay for the wedding.
I heard he's retiring.
Okay,
He could
J-
be.
I
I'm
think-
not
No,
going
he
to
said
argue.
today he's coming back. There was an
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah,
I
he's
won't
coming back.
argue if he does retire, but
guys, JB, you want to do your spiel or? Oh, he's sending links. Okay.
What will? Let,
yeah, I
let-
think
let-
he's thinking, yeah, we'll continue talking till he looks up off his phone.
Okay.
We'll talk
JB's
until
like,
JB
I'm just
says
gonna let
this
this
is my
roll.
show.
JB's like,
All right.
I'm
I
well,
was just trying to help him.
Nope, I'm just letting it roll because you know what? My team is going to Cancun.
So is
Hey,
mine.
no, I thought it was Carbo. I heard Carbo, JB. It's Cancun
Carbo.
now.
They're
No,
doing some
it's
golf.
always
Yeah,
on
but I
Cancun.
think you're going to rebound in 2026, Jeremy. I really believe
So
that.
do I. I
Right,
believe that
I agree.
too because we're going to benefit from a last place schedule. Just like
Yes.
Minnesota's going to benefit from a third place schedule.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like this year, the Bears benefited from a last
I
place
don't buy
schedule.
that. I'm sorry. JB and I did an impromptu 12:30 at midnight show the other night when we were trying to figure some stuff out. We talked about it. He knows how I feel. I don't look at the difference between the Bears and the Vikings schedule next year is 3 games. 3 games. That's the difference in the schedule. Basically, the opponent in the 2 divisions you don't play as a division, and like 1 rando game, right? So like, I get it, but look at it this way though too. The NFC North had 4 teams with a winning record. The AFC South, their division champion, had a losing record. The North is just a good division,
Oh.
anyways. And with 70% of games being 1-score games, the degree of separation between the Lions and the Vikings and the Packers and the Bears is 1 play this way, 1 play that way. They were both 9-8. I mean, honestly, the weak schedule, strong schedule thing with the way it turns over. Look at 3 teams that were the worst are now division champs. So I mean, I really kind of don't buy that argument. It's a 3-game difference, but all that said, I think the Lions are going to be a much better team without the
They
Morton
will be.
Salt Company next year. So
Oh, I just forgot what I wanted to ask you, JB. It was literally in my brain as Ken was speaking. Oh, I'll think of it.
Thinking is hard.
And I don't, Ken, I really hate to tell you this, but Minnesota and the Lions are going to be right neck and neck with, the Bears and Green Bay next year. I think it's going to come down to, tiebreakers. I think everybody's going to split. The division's going to be tight next year. Minnesota's going to pick up a veteran quarterback. They're going to get rid of TJ Hawkinson. They're going to get rid of Adam Jones. And they're gonna draft and they're gonna pick up things in free agency. JJ McCarthy is not going to be their starting quarterback. They're going to pick up another receiver because Jalen Naylor is going to go out in free agency. I think they're going to trade Jordan Addison and they're going to pick up a bunch of different receivers. I think they're going to have a revamp and a rebuild. I would be really surprised if Brian Flores is going to still be there. I think he's going to end up as a coach of the Giants. I think that's where he's going to end up going. So it's going to be interesting for us.
I don't see
I
Flores
can't disagree
going
with
to
you,
the
Michael.
Giants.
Hey,
I
Mike,
can't disagree with you. I'm sorry. Let me throw while JVZ throws up because this guy's like telling me
Okay,
3 games means a
fine.
lot. Okay, sure, it does. Look at the difference this year is an 11-win team gets in, a 9-win team doesn't. Sure, I get that. But
Excuse me.
I don't make it. The argument is a last place schedule is not this massive, because you still got to go out and win games, right? It's not a massive benefit. It's a minor at best benefit.
Okay.
Okay.
Last year, you have virtually the same roster other than offensive line, correct?
Yeah, but yeah. Oh, well,
Okay.
yeah, but we have a different
let me
offensive line,
finish.
different coaching, a lot of change.
I'm talking about players, and I understand about the coaching. Let me finish. You guys weren't beating the bad teams last year. the better coaching, the better offensive line, the benefit of playing those last place teams you guys beat.
The 3 games that we had different were NOLA, San Francisco,
who was playing awful because they had Spencer Rattler at the time.
and
San
Washington.
Francisco was last, and you lost to them. And
Yeah,
Washington,
and
you
Washington,
whooped the
which
snot out
at the
of them.
time they were 3-2 when we played them. So,
And you whooped the snot out of them.
And that's your
Well,
11 wins right there.
so I mean, well, we went 2 in one of those games. And like I said, Washington was a winning record when we played them. They had injury issues too, obviously, and that was not. We didn't whoop on them. We barely won that game.
Yeah.
The only
Whether
one
it's
we
a
whoop,
point-
we
whether
didn't
it's a
whoop on
point
the
or
Saints either. The only
Whether
team we
it's a
whooped
point,
on
they-
was the Cowboys.
whether it's a point or whether it's 20, it's still a dub in the column. Isn't that what
Yeah,
you
but
told
I'm
us
just saying
last
it's not
year?
a massive.
Yeah,
oh my god,
she did.
advantage. It's. I get what you're saying, JB, and I'm like,
Oh,
but it's not the
It-
big selling point that some people think it is. It's an advantage, sure, it's a small advantage, but it's not a massive. Oh my god, we're going to be in first place because we have a last place schedule. You know what I mean?
Hang on. Ken, I would disagree with that in the NFC West. The strength of schedule played a huge part in the NFC, and I only speak for the NFC West because that's obviously what I know.
Right.
It played a huge part for us, for the Seahawks at least.
I mean, you look at the Bears' 5-win season. The year before that, 3-win season. Last place schedule. I think there's a lot of factors. It's one of the many factors, but it's not the factor
Yeah,
in
but
winning
what I'm
division because you had a
saying
last
is,
place schedule.
what I'm saying is for the Seahawks, no one, myself included, thought we'd be at 14 wins. I said 7 to 10 if we were lucky.
right.
You can't, having said that, yes, we had things fall into place, our coaching clicked in, whatever, but you can't tell me personally, I don't believe that the schedule didn't play a part, whether it's this much of a part or that much. The strength of schedule for us played a part, as far as I'm concerned.
No,
I'm gonna
I'm not saying it plays zero part either, though. I'm
Hang
just
on a
saying it's
second.
not like this big, huge thing. It's a
Hang
smaller.
on
Yeah.
a second. You can go back to week 1 podcast with us, Jeremy. I said their ceiling is going to be 12. As long
Yes,
as Sam
I'm saying
Darnold
for
plays
myself.
like he did. I called it that they were going to have a ceiling of 12 and a basement of 8. I called it with them. If he played like
Yep.
he did in Minnesota, they were going to win the division. I called it with the Seahawks, whether or not their division was going to be strong or not. And I said they were going to beat San Francisco because I did not have faith in Purdy.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. But
I mean, when it comes to Michael's team, you're a quarterback change away from being a playoff team, basically, right? And
Well,
if you're Detroit,
dude
you're an
was-
offensive coordinator away.
No, our team, I even said our ceiling was 9 and our basement was 6. I did not have faith
Who's
in
your
JJ
team, Michael?
McCarthy.
who's your team?
Vikings.
Oh, so God bless you for Sam Darnold. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Sorry.
That's what I said. We gifted you Sam Darnold. We gifted the Colts, Daniel Jones. We made a mistake in putting all of our chips in with JJ McCarthy. I am Ohio State Buckeyes fan. I hate JJ McCarthy. I never had faith in him. I never liked him. I think we messed up big time by dousing out everything. I said it in the beginning. We messed up. We messed up big time. Kawase needs to be fired. That dude needs to be deported. I don't like him.
Hey, I do like him.
Okay. I got to do this. Paul Jones is in the chat.
What?
Paul Jones.
Who? Paul Jones. Who? Paul Jones.
Oh, sorry, Jeremy. I was off beat and going the opposite direction.
Wow.
That's okay.
Gosh.
Doesn't matter. It was great.
I think we should.
Ohio State football fell on its face.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, it did, didn't it?
Don't bring up old shit, man. I'm still in debt. My American Express card
Hey,
loves me right
I'm not,
now.
Michael. I'm not going to dump shit on you for Ohio State. I'm
Hey, you guys made the
USC.
playoffs. Congrats. I'll give you that. How's that?
I'm USC, so I don't have a leg to stand
But
on here.
after I saw Mendoza and Indiana do to you exactly what Michigan did to you last year, pressure the heck out of staying like they did Will Howard, and your kicker was missing field goals like he was handing out Halloween candy.
The only thing, I mean, I don't even want to talk about it. Let me just drink my wine and let's move on.
I was going to say, drink your wine and enjoy the
so-
fact, Michael, enjoy the fact you're not a USC fan like I am. Enjoy your wine, sir.
Put it back. Put it back.
So Mike and I are
Put it
in
back.
on the couch watching the playoffs on big
Put
screen
it
because
back.
there's no way we're paying to go see it.
Put it back.
Fair.
Right, Mike? We're not paying to go
Yes.
see any of these other NFL teams, are we?
No, not anymore. Well, I might go to the Texans if they, because I still have tickets for that. I might go, but I don't know. I might sell it to try to recoup some of my Ohio State money.
So if we could have
Good luck.
played some of those teams instead of who we played, listen, we're getting the Titans, we're getting the Jets, and we're getting the Giants next season.
3 easy wins.
I would say
Well,
you want-
that Jets game means a little more, though.
Oh, Nick Burton
True.
is entering as soon as he comes live.
you know
there
why.
he is.
Hello.
Nick.
Hi.
All
Hi,
right.
Nick.
So
Nice to meet you.
out of all the coaching vacancies, these stats right here makes it surprised that this first year coach wasn't fired. The first time in NFL history a defense did not get one interception all year, and their best wide receiver did not play the last 6 weeks with 65 catches and 367 yards and 4 touchdowns in Garrett Wilson, the Jets. How does Aaron Glenn still have a job?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it? Of all the coaches you would think would be fired, he would have been top of my list.
Even though the Raiders had an awful season and got rid of Carroll, they still had 10 interceptions and 8 forced fumbles. They had 18 turnovers this year. There was 4 turnovers all season by Jets, and coincidentally, all 4 of those turnovers, the fumbles, are the reason they won.
Explain that, Jeremy. Sorry, say that again. They fumbled and they won?
No, they recovered fumbles. Those were the
Oh.
only 4 turnovers they got.
Sorry. Yeah.
And welcome to the stage, Mr. Robbie DeVale, the
What up?
Jackwagon.
What up, guys? How you doing?
Jackwagon.
And
Hey,
that's such a waste of talent because Garrett Wilson is such a great receiver and he's so underutilized and he's just pissing his talent away at the Jets.
Here's my best stat for the Jets for you. And it's their QB that everybody thought would have a good year there because AG knew who he was and brought him in. Justin Fields in week 4. His net passing yards, all of us on this panel sitting on the couch at home had more. -10 passing yard net. after
Wow.
What's
My
up, Robbie?
7-year-old nephew would have had more than that, just saying. -10. Wow.
Yes.
That's
And
insane.
that, all of you at home watching had more net passing yards in week 4 than Buston Field.
Yep.
That's it. He
Hey,
was
what
supposed to.
school- wait, what university did he graduate from? I'm confused.
I don't know.
No.
Oh, okay.
Ohio State guys.
Low, Ohio.
The Sox.
The suck
I knew
guys.
that was coming. Come on.
My microphone stopped. I can't hear you guys.
I heard you. I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
But what?
Will
did
you
he
be
go
able to
there,
hear
Mike?
me, Jeremy?
Yeah, I can hear you, Nick. Good to see you. Welcome.
Good
to
to
the
see
show.
you.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you, Nick.
Nice to
Yeah,
meet you
Ben-
too.
Robbie.
Now look at that. Ben Johnson, because he didn't want his coaches leaving in the playoffs. And there were still Fields Bears fans. Absolutely, David. Why?
Eric Glad did what the league a favor though by dumping Rodgers. So I think he had to do that.
They're in the playoffs with Rodgers.
I know, but I'm saying when he was with the Jets, but I'm saying he had to get rid of him with the Jets because he wasn't doing it.
Yeah, and the sad part about the Jets is the year before when Zach Wilson played, it took him 11 games to get 9 interceptions. It only took Aaron Rodgers 5, and that included the game where he had 5 snaps if you included his Achilles tendon.
Oh God!
I forgot about that.
Well played, sir. I just had a friend go. I just had a friend go down with an Achilles injury. That's why I'm cringing when you said that.
I've had an Achilles injury too.
I love Eric Glad's his press conferences are great though.
Oh yeah.
I love when like they ask him something and he just goes right to the point. He goes, "When I tell you it's gonna be." I love when he does that.
I've never done an Achilles injury, but I've been hit with a hockey stick in the Achilles.
I already know.
Hey,
that
JP,
much.
can I be honest with you about something?
Sure.
I really wish we would have signed, Aaron Rodgers.
I didn't I tell you you'd have been better off with them?
Yep.
Did I not call exactly what J.J. McCarthy would be to you guys?
Yep.
I said he should be a handoff merchant for 3 years or sit behind somebody for 2.
Yep.
Did I not say
you
that?
said it. I remember you saying it.
Yeah.
Did I miss any of the topics, JB, or we're still?
No, I brought up the AG stuff.
Yeah, we're just talking shit right now, Will.
There's a lot of things that ended the playoff hopes, and it actually happened the week before when we played the Rams. JJ McBusley.
That's clever, David. Well done.
But it's crazy that we have 7 vacancies and there should be at least 8, if not 9. I'm going to name another one that should have been fired. Mike McDaniel.
Yep.
He's staying in Miami, isn't he? Is he staying in Miami?
Yeah,
Yeah.
his press conference was great. They asked him. I love the media. This is how smart the media. They go, "Hey, Mike, are you still the head coach?" And he's like, "Well, I'm still the head coach." They telling me otherwise. I'm like, "Why are you asking him? Are you still the head coach?" He's sitting there giving you the briefing.
I think that's Mike
Someone's got
Johnson.
feedback.
Yeah, I think it's Michael.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Okay, it's not on my end.
It's Michael, I think. Is he driving?
No.
Mike
Is
Johnson.
it me?
Hold on.
Yes.
It's Mike.
Yeah,
There we go.
There we go. Sorry, that just hurt my ear.
He's up there doing his press conference and say, "Are you still the head coach?" And he's looking at him like, "I'm briefing you, aren't I?" He's like, "I am the head coach until told otherwise." And I'm not surprised he's not fired. The players, you look at that locker room loves him. They've had injury issues. They've had GM issues.
They've been terrible.
And I think ownership realizes, though, the GM was more the problem because look at all the talent that GM let walk out the door over the last 2 years. And what they replace that talent with? Not as good of talent. Look at Van Ginkel. They let Van Ginkel walk because they didn't want to, because that GM didn't want to re-sign him. And Van Ginkel is now a corner piece to Michael's defense. I think so. I mean, I think a lot of that, what's happened in Miami, is more about the GM, and I think that's what ownership is saying, and why he didn't get fired.
Right.
That GM was there for 25 years. He was their longest employee. They had to get rid of him.
So hang on, Ken. Have they kicked the GM and kept the coach? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep. That is what happened.
Okay.
So before everybody says, "Oh, that's stupid to keep the coach and hire another GM because he didn't hire the coach," there's a certain team that hired their coach first and 2 weeks later hired their GM that's actually done pretty good over the last 4 years.
Hey, is that better? Am I not echoing?
Yeah, you weren't echoing. It was when you went off camera, something went screwy and your microphone started acting up.
Damn Cricket Wireless.
No, I'm just glad
it's
we've got the
being
GM and the
Sam.
coach we've got in Seattle. That's all I'm saying, fellas.
And that was one Dan Campbell who was hired first, and then 2 weeks later we hired Brad.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember
It does work out at times. It's not the norm, but it does work out.
Yeah.
Come here.
And if the player captains and the players love their coach, an owner would be stupid to fire the coach and lose the team. For morale.
100%. Yep.
And they love McDaniels down there, and the media loves him too.
But you have to look at the acquisitions that they did get and who they got rid of and what they got for them.
Yeah, that's what I was going
The
to say.
Texans stole Laramie Tunstall for 2 seasons from Miami.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And
Give me a
Ginkle they let
second.
go for free. Van
I'll get
Ginkle
you
was
in, David.
free.
Yeah.
I mean, the GM did them no favors. And you know what's funny though? If you look at the head coaching vacancies, I think the only one that's GM and head coach this year is Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Head coach
that
and GM.
sounds right. Yep.
Yeah, that's the only one that did both. So that's going to be interesting. That means some GMs are on the line next year.
Hopefully, Kawhi's gone too. He sucks. Bring Tricky Rick back.
All right. And we bring in David Wyatt, the agitator, correct?
Hello, David. Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Very
David,
well, thank you.
Hey,
This is more of actually, my shit talking is done with stats. I don't like doing the shit
Yeah.
talking where you
You
degrade
back it up,
somebody's team.
JP.
I
You
try to back it up with stats and facts and stuff like that.
Yep.
Oh, I
Because
I love that. I really tire of trash talk that's not somewhat fact based.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Ohio State sucks. That's
the
a
only
fact.
thing I
Well, that's
okay, it is a
that is
fact.
somewhat
Okay, that is true.
that is somewhat fact based.
That is somewhat factual, but let us not go there and continue on.
Keegan,
shall
come
we?
on.
let's not turn this into a college shit talking show because that's not as fun as
is there Ohio State fans in the
I
room?
haven't got a leg, JB. I have got no leg to stand on in college because I'm USC, but I do in the NFL, number 1 seed. I will just remind you of that constantly.
Congratulations, Megan, and your Seahawks.
Thank you. I will
And
remind
JP,
you.
Oh, you're a Seahawks fan?
But then I got
right,
reminded of what happened to the Lions with the 1 seed. Let's not go there, gentlemen. So
No.
JP, what's
wow.
interesting?
Wait.
What's
And it
interesting
sounds
too,
like
JP, is that not only the head coaches that got fired maybe didn't get fired, but the amount of coordinators that have hit the streets. Morton's hitting the street. DC needs an OC now. I mean, there are a lot of coordinators. I don't
Kingsbury
think
left.
the coordinator movement is done yet. I think there are a couple more coordinators that might yet get fired this week, and I think you might have 3 different head coaches who get fired depending on what happens this weekend.
So
which market do you think will be hotter? Will it be a hotter head coach market or a hotter offensive coordinator market?
It's always the head coach. Go ahead, JP.
Hang on. Our OC, Clint Kubiak, has been approached by 4 individual teams that I know of. I think I heard 6.
Where are you from?
I'm Australian.
Thank you. Okay.
But anyways, I wanted to.
Kubiak's been approached by 6 that I've heard of, and I didn't know we were letting him go.
Harbaugh said he's got 7 offers coming at him.
I believe it.
Okay, and I know.
Them kids must be desperate.
I know
David, hold on.
the 7. Though I know what one of those 7 offers were. It was Detroit calling to see if he wanted to be an OC, and he turned them down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, Detroit, man. Let's not talk about Detroit OCs, since the best one they've ever had is now the head coach in Chicago.
The head coaching market's always the hot market, right? Because the head coach is what's the most important. The OCs and DCs will follow, but there have been some good. You don't think Kingsbury's looking for a head coaching gig?
He's not going to.
Of course he is. That's why he said
he might get one, but he might look.
He's not getting one.
He's not getting. He doesn't deserve one either.
The reason why is 6 years in college.
He's going to get a look because of Jaden Daniels.
Hey, let Jamie talk, please, man.
Daniels.
Let me finish my point real quick. He had
Go for
6
it,
years
sorry.
in college where They started calling it the Kingsbury flop at Texas Tech. Then he goes to Arizona. The Kingsbury flop continues. Through the first half of the season, he had a 75% win rate. Through the second half of the season, 25 to 30%, depending on the year. So he would go from being a first seed to a no seed at all.
So does his offense catch up to him, or does it not? Does the fact that it doesn't seem to vary catch up with him?
I think he's
a little
going
bit
to
of
be
both. Plus, the injuries
Right.
this year didn't help Washington.
Who set a record on here? Miss me, Jamez. You're on the couch with us with the same exact record.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I think with Kingsbury though, so the Kingsbury deal though, he wasn't fired. It was quote unquote a mutual parting. I think with Kingsbury though, JB, I agree with your point, but also when you look at Washington's offense this year, the injury gods were not too favorable upon them either. So, but I think he either wants to find a different OC position or thinks he has a shot at a head coaching position.
I don't think he gets a head coach job at all.
I can't see how it can happen. I could be wrong, but
So
I'm with
one
Will.
of-
I
I
don't
wouldn't
see
give him an interview.
Okay, so I'm going to go around and tell everybody where everybody's from. Since they're watching, they think we're all Lions fans. So Jamie Malloy is a Bills fan. Will Vogue started out as a Panthers fan and became a Lions fan with us because of doing this show with me for 2 years before he became a regular on all the rest of them.
So I'm both.
Ken, of course, is a Bears fan. Mike Johnson is a Vikings fan. Megan Gelkrager is a Seahawks fan. Nick Burton's a Lions fan. Robbie, the Mad Yinzer over here, of course, you see the terrible towel. That's a Steelers fan. And David, who's your team?
I'm a fan of the team with the fucking greatest offensive coordinator from last year. That's now a head coach. And Jesus Christ, you know Dan Campbell in Detroit misses Ben Johnson like a fucking ex-wife that they never wanted to leave.
Oh, that is exactly why we did what we did to Chicago this year. Because Dan Campbell just said, I wrote the article. You saw it. I know everybody that follows me.
I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I'm good with the second. I'm good with the second game, dude.
Yep. And he had to win this game for himself to give us number one, a winning record, but number two, to remind Ben he's still the student.
Actually, JB, I think Ben in this game Sunday.
He's right. He's right.
Can I at least say what I'm going to say before you tell me I can't? Will Jesus.
I don't know for whatever reason. But
can I finish my thought, please?
Yeah,
thank you, guys. I think JB this weekend, week 18, because we didn't get into it yet, but we're starting to get there. I think Ben Johnson overthought this game plan with Detroit, and for whatever reason, not that Dan Campbell's in his head, but he's overthinking. Like, well, Dan knows I'm going to do this, so I have to do this, and then, well, he knows I'm going to do this, so I think he overthought this game plan against Detroit. Like, the one complaint I have with Ben is in both games against Detroit, he was not Ben. He overthought his game plan. Like, dude, just be you. And if Dan's going to beat you, he's going to beat you. But just be you. I think he's overthinking it when it comes to the head-to-head with Dan Campbell.
I think I see that in just about every NFC North matchups because I think that Ben Johnson thinks people are so used to him calling a certain way that if, a lot of people say, oh, well, Caleb didn't have a good game here or Caleb didn't have a good game there. The games that Caleb didn't have a good game, Ben Johnson also had a rough time play calling because he couldn't get Ben Johnson. If anything else, Ben Johnson is very much a rhythm coach.
I want to say one thing real quick. Ken, I apologize for interrupting you, sir.
I mean, seriously, I think, Jeremy, you could even say that when you seen him in Detroit. He's a rhythm coach. He gets into a rhythm, and all of a sudden it's boom, 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 and everything's fucking clicking. Once he gets, it's one play, too. It's not one or two plays. One play that gets him out of that rhythm, and all of a sudden he gets into a quagmire and he starts getting into his head.
I'm actually sending it to you by email there. That way
Oh,
you
okay,
got it.
thanks, JB. But isn't that what a coach does? Gets into the head of the opposition coach?
You have to, yes.
Well, no,
Yeah,
he
but
gets
in
it-
this
no,
case,
he gets-
though,
no, what I'm saying,
Hey, hang on, guys.
it's
Sorry,
not a case where Dan Campbell is in his head where he's putting Dan Campbell in his head. Like it's like, okay, this is the guy I worked for the last 3 years. I really need to show him up, whatever, blah blah blah, and he just doesn't do himself. It's he overthought game one. He overthought the last game of the season. It's like, Ben, just be Ben, and then let's see where the chips fall. And that's when. So I think it's a self-inflicted gunshot wound in terms of that getting into your head. It's not like now though, Megan, to your point, Dan Campbell is going to be in his head because he beat him twice. So that's the risk you run by overthinking it like he had.
Yeah.
So hopefully for next season he can just be himself and let the game
Yeah.
play how the game's going to play.
JB, I think that's the comment of the night so far.
No,
yeah.
no. The reason I'm thinking that is because the Ravens obviously gave up. Mike McDonald left the Ravens. I say they gifted him to us, and now the Ravens are saying, "Oh, we want now Harbaugh's gone. We want Mike back." Yeah, good luck. That's what I mean. Like the mental. The Ravens lost Mike, so Mike's in their head type of thing. I mean.
But you mentioned a certain name, Kubiak, right? Your
Mhm.
your coordinator
I
has
see. Yep.
gotten 6 calls. One thing that I saw that Colson Loveland said that Paul Jones put is Ben Johnson told his coaches don't accept interviews during the playoffs.
Clint
And
has
it's kind of hypocritical because he took
left.
an interview
Yeah,
during the
that's
bye
what I
week of the
thought when I saw
playoffs
that
to get his
series,
job
yeah.
with Chicago. But that's what he's preventing is the exodus or the people checking out mentally before they get to their next game.
Yes.
Well, I think there's a
Yes.
difference. So if you have the bye week versus not having the bye week, because like the bye week, taking an interview, I think if the Bears had the bye week, he wouldn't have said that to his coaching staff for the bye week. But for game week, like this week, you should not be talking to anyone. You got a game in 2 days, right? Or 3 days. So no, you don't have time. Now
No, you're starting to plan for a game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if it's for the bye week, like if you're on the coaching staff of Seattle or
Man, that's going to be
Denver,
hard.
right? They got whoever got the bye over there. Like, okay, you as the head coach, you say if you guys want to interview this week, here's your timeline. You have to be done by Saturday. Right? Your last interview can be done by Friday, and then your hands off for the whole next week.
Okay, Ken. My question to you with that is if you don't. Well, I mean, I'm on a 2-week bye, so yeah, okay. Your point about having the bye week, yeah, you can start looking, but then you come off the bye week and you've still got to be focusing on the next game. So to me, don't do any of it till your team's knocked out or wins the Super Bowl, whatever. Then do it because you've got a whole off season. Why do it in the middle of all of this? You should be focusing on the.
I don't disagree with anything you've said, but with them having the bye week and coaches want, and if you make them wait, some of these guys just won't get jobs because look, you want your head coach yesterday because you've got the combine, you've got all the little all-star games coming up, you've got all the stuff for the draft, you got to get together, and they're already behind the power curve with so right now Baltimore is 2 days behind the power curve to the rest of the North because they don't have their head coach, they don't have a direction.
Yeah, that's a good point. Right. Good point.
Yep.
And it's the same with the Giants. That's the same with the Falcons. That's the same with everybody else that doesn't have a coach right now. There's 16, there's 17 without coaches.
Kevin Stefanski doesn't have a coach in the AFC North either, man. It's not like Baltimore is the only one, man.
I don't care.
I have a full panel. Holy crap!
Isn't that
point, David, is
I
like
got to get Adam in here.
Right. So basically, Cleveland and Baltimore are behind the power curve with the other two teams in the division. The teams that don't have a head coach right now are behind the power curve in terms of preparing their offseason for the draft. That's the point. That's why.
No, I say what you mean.
Nick, I have one of our good podcasting friends, and he needs to get in here, and I'm limited to 10 spots.
I can drop. I can drop,
Hey,
JB.
You can drop Megan.
Jeremy, I
Okay.
can jump. I
Yeah,
can
no,
jump
I'll
off.
drop. I've got to go.
I can
But
jump off.
thanks for
Thank
having
you
me,
for having
JB.
me, bro. Thank you for
So many-
having me, Jeremy. I can jump off, man.
It's okay.
Thank
You
you
guys
for
good.
having me,
Thank
brother.
you, Megan. You have a great day. Good
Thank you,
luck
Megan.
in 2 weeks with
Nice
whoever
meeting
you
you,
face.
Megan.
Thank you guys. Yeah,
Yazzie.
loving the one seed, but I am reminded constantly of
yeah,
what
calm
happened to the
down.
Lions.
Hey,
But
hey,
I'll
Megan,
talk to you
just
soon, JB.
remember, you've got my quarterback signature on the helmet behind you. Just remember that.
I do. Oh yeah,
You have a
Caleb.
Caleb.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
All right.
All right.
unfortunate. That's
I'll just try.
unfortunate, Megan.
I just hope the Seahawks don't do what the Lions did with the one. Excuse me. I think I should leave.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey. But you know what? You don't have 6 of your starters on IR to go into that game. There's a
No,
big
that
difference.
is true. That is true. All right, guys. Thank you, Michael. Thanks for having me. I'll
Thank
talk to you guys soon.
Thanks, Megan.
Have a good
We'll
one,
see you
Megan. Good to
next
see
week,
you.
possibly.
Yeah, definitely, JB. Definitely. Let me know.
I'll send you the link ahead of the show.
No worries. Talk soon, boys. Thanks.
Should
Go
we
12.
get to? That was crazy.
There we go. Adam, sorry, somebody had to help out.
Hey, we got
Yes,
two
Chris-
Steeler fans on the panel.
Yes, we do.
Holy
We got
crap,
Ryan
I don't feel
and
so
Matt.
lonely anymore.
It's the Mad Ginger. I finally get to see him in like not in, like I guess not in person,
the
but I mean,
Ginger's here.
this is the
What's up,
closest, you
Ginger?
know. Always see the comments.
What up, Jagoff?
What's up, Ginger?
I'm high all the time. That's why I always joke around in the comments.
Ah,
Hey, and I love it. I love it. So, anyways, so we got two Steeler fans, we got a Bills fan, we got a Bears fan, we got a Vikings fan, we got a Panthers fan, and then we got 3 Lions fans. Technically, full-fledged Lions fans is what I'm saying, Will.
Yes.
You are a Panthers fan at heart. You live in Charlotte. You should be a Panthers fan. And you're in the playoffs.
Yes,
You won your division.
Playoffs.
somehow.
With a losing
Did
record.
we get to the pick'ems?
So we're about to do that. But there
despite
are
the fact
7
that they
coaching,
tried to give it away.
there are
Okay.
7 coaching vacancies, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because the only one that wasn't included in the picture that I had was Baltimore. So you had the Giants, the Titans, Atlanta. Who else? Raiders.
Baltimore.
He said
Baltimore was the last one. I said Baltimore to begin with.
You said
Arizona.
Giants, Titans, Raiders, Falcons.
Yep, Arizona.
Arizona.
Miami.
No, not Miami. Falcons.
Oh, Christina. Yes, last year. Thanks for beating us in the playoffs.
Christina, don't remind him.
Raiders.
HTTR, Christina. HTTR.
That's my friend Christina. Hi, Christina. I've met her.
Christina, it's
Actually,
good to see
there's
you in the
some-
chat
there's
again.
some-
It's been a minute.
There's some word out there. Tom Brady's already reaching out to Harbaugh to fill the position in Vegas. So
I
Harbaugh may be going to Vegas. That may sign next week if things go right.
thank you.
As long as
He
they
was
meet the
trying to-
Rooney rule.
I thought he was trying to get the Indiana coach.
Kurt no, he's not leaving.
Indiana didn't fire their coach.
Indiana
And if you're
re-signed
talking
him.
about Steichen, they already said Steichen's staying.
Yeah. Steichen stayed.
No, they're talking about IU.
Yeah,
Hoosiers.
I think you're talking about Indiana. It was he was trying to get Signetti, and Signetti says, "Hey, I just signed my contract. I'm happy where I'm at."
And my team's in the semifinals for God's
Always be HTTR.
How
Good for you, Chris.
Oh,
are you gonna
Cleveland.
sit there? How are you going
Hail
to
to the
sit there,
Redskins.
Indiana? How are you going to
Cleveland's
sit
got a
there?
job.
for Indiana coach?
I was wondering what the hell that stood for.
How are you going to
Hey,
sit there? How are you going to sit there if you're Indiana's coach? You're the #1 team in the country. You're about to play for the national title, and
They're not there yet.
and
They will be.
and
They
people
will.
are saying, "Oh, well, you might go pro." You know, if I'm a college coach, I don't want to go pro. Fuck that shit. I'll recruit kids every 4 years. I'll be able to keep them for 3, especially offensive linemen. Offensive linemen stay at one school. It's not like they jump in the transfer portal all the fucking time. So you can develop a fucking
Jeez,
five
how many times you gonna drop that? Sorry, I was laughing.
Hey, calm down, man. Let him finish his
I'm
thought.
sorry. That
No,
was
that's
rude.
all right, man. I don't get why I said it was so funny, but you know that's cool. You can laugh it up.
Yeah, that was rude. I'm sorry. You were just
Oh
saying
no,
that for
no,
every
no, no,
minute.
God no, dude. That's the whole point, man. You can laugh every once in a while. It's cool. It's okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear what you had to say because you were on a good roll.
Oh no, that's all right, man. But like I said, when you're in college, why would you go into the pros, dude? For what reason? And then look at what fucking college coaches have done as pro head coaches. They're not good.
Okay.
Well, Harbaugh. I mean,
this
wins
kid,
the national championship. Now he's in the playoffs with
you're
Chargers.
talking about
But
an Indiana
as
team
far
that
as his
traded
brother, the only thing that I would think the Raiders' job where he might go to New York instead is he doesn't like to play against his brother. And if he goes to the Raiders, now he has to face his brother twice a year.
Twice.
Right.
Go to the shit show. That's the Raiders.
The Giants make sense. I think the Giants end up with either Stefanski or Harbaugh. One of the two probably ends up in New York. And I think either one of them can handle the press there. I think that's not
a raw deal. If you think about it, Stefanski got a raw deal, dude. He was coach of the year in 2020, and he was coach of the year in 2023, and now in 2026, he's looking for a job.
Well, his GM didn't do many favors. I mean, we all know that.
Well, his assistant GM didn't do him any favors.
I mean, come on, you know.
But yeah, I could see Harbaugh with the Giants as well. Then he has to face his brother twice a year, and maybe Stefanski goes to the Raiders. I mean, I could look. I think those two jobs are probably two of the more. Well, Baltimore is a good job for. I mean,
I don't know. Wait. What was those two?
The Giants is intriguing because you got
the Giants are intriguing, yes. And then there was another,
and then the Raiders because you've got. Oh, the Raiders. The number one pick. You got $100 million to spend in free agency.
I got a third. I got a third. The Titans.
No, the Atlanta Falcons.
The Titans are a very attractive job.
Why?
I'm going to be shocked if he goes to Cleveland.
You got Cam Ward at quarterback, dude. I'm gonna work with that kid. Fuck yeah.
I would go to Atlanta. I would go to Atlanta.
Cam Ward's overrated.
I
would go to Atlanta before I went to
I think the Titans job is a project.
Harbaugh's going to stay in a division. He's going to go to Cleveland.
You get a Penix. You get
if I was a head coach, Dale, he'd be the last thing that draws me to the Titans.
Tennessee. Yeah. Ugh.
I mean, the Raiders, you get to pick your quarterback, right? So you get to pick your quarterback this year, number one, and you've got $100 million to spend. That makes, and you got some decent defensive and offensive pieces to work with. You've got a good tight end, a good running back. You've got Max Crosby. With New York, you've got a good young running back, a good young quarterback. You've got some good pieces like Ryan Burns on defense, and you've got a little bit of money. And I like their GM. Atlanta. Well, first let's see who their GM is going to be. They're an intriguing job if you like Penix. I agree with Will. I think
Robinson, Drake London.
Yeah, you got some stuff you can work with. The Titans, I think, is a project. I agree with Will. It's a project.
Cam Ward is a work in progress. Like I don't see.
I think Cousins is out in Atlanta.
No,
they restructured his deal to where it's only $6 million on the cap.
Is it really deal? Because he was going to fuck him up.
Yeah, I think Cousins might go back to Minnesota this year.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think Minnesota's going to stand pat.
I don't think Minnesota.
The question is going to be who's going to end up with.
They're going to go in the offense.
Who's going to Arizona?
They don't need to draft another QB because theoretically, all J.J. McCarthy's got to do is hand off. He's got to maybe throw the ball, I don't know, 15, 20 times, dude. Just make Jefferson happy, and there you go. Otherwise, dude, hot hike. If you can turn around and hand off, you did it 300 times a year in college. It ain't that fucking hard.
You're not gonna throw the ball like that to JJ.
He only needs to be a game manager.
Keep him around.
He only needs to be a game manager.
No, we don't. No, absolutely not, bro. I don't know what kind of pipe you're hitting, but JJ, Justin Jefferson is not going to stick around this year, another year with 2 touchdowns and 1,023 yards.
Hey,
not.
You know what?
I agree.
I'm not the guys that fucking drafted JJ McCarthy and that are theoretically stuck with him.
Well, he's on
Yeah,
a rookie deal, so you
I'm
can,
a
even if
Bears
you
fan.
jettison JJ McCarthy, you're on a rookie
So-
deal. It's not costing you a shit ton of money.
So
No,
without
his ass is gonna sit on the bench. You know who I'd like
Yeah.
to see Vikings pick up? Mac Jones. I really
Mac
think
Jones
he
is
would
good.
fit
Mac
into
Jones
our
isn't
offense.
Mac Jones isn't a free agent yet. He'd have to be traded to Minnesota.
And
Yeah,
I-
no,
but
he
Kyle,
only had a
Mac-
1-year deal.
Mac
The
Jones
one
is
year
a
deal.
yeah, but
Yep. Mac
take
Jones is
away
a free
take
agent.
away Mac Jones or Kyle Shanahan, because Kyle Shanahan can make any quarterback look good.
You know, I wouldn't even be fucked up about
He's got a
Kyler
point.
Murray.
She's got a point. Kyler Murray sucks. He's too short.
Well, you know,
It
that's the
doesn't
big
matter if
question,
he's short.
JB. Who's going to be the poor guy stuck getting the head coaching job in Arizona?
Well, the rumor is they're going to put him on the trade block, and you know who loves the short quarterback?
No,
Quezzy?
who?
Sorry.
Mike McDaniel. He'll go to the Dolphins.
Kyle
That way
Shanahan
Tua
could
can
have made
retire
Todd
and eat
Moran
Mike
applesauce.
McDaniel and Mike
That'd be a
McDaniel.
nightmare.
Yeah, I'm going to add another nightmare to that list. Tyler to the Jets.
Oh,
Mike
God.
Tomlinson's going to get fired from his coaching position after they lose. Say, I'm going to retire to Arizona to be the head coach of the Cardinals because I don't got to do anything there. Just show up and collect the check.
Kyle Shanahan could have made Neil
So-
O'Donnell look good.
We named them all.
Dude, Neil
and there's
O'Donnell
7
did look good for the Cowboys. I'm sorry, Jeremy.
and nobody's filled a coaching vacancy yet, have they, out of those teams?
No.
And it's funny with the people that are out there. Brian Dable, considered a great offensive mind, that's somebody that somebody should be jumping on for offensive coordinator in a heartbeat.
Jason Garrett's interviewing somewhere, dude.
With the
Yep,
tight
Jason Garrett.
that's hilarious. He's
Now-
a puppet, Jason Garrett.
Now, somebody said that they had to make the difference between Harbaugh and Lamar. That wasn't the problem. The problem
Jason
was that
Garrett's a
Harbaugh got in front of the front office of letting go of Todd Monken and the defensive coordinator when they started playing so bad to start the season. And at the end of the season, they said, fire him or you're gone. He goes, fire me then. And they did.
And you know what? I could see Monken's going to go wherever Harbaugh goes. So, I mean, like if he goes to New York, Monken's going to follow.
No,
Unless
Monken's already
Monken-
got Mark.
I don't think
Monken has an interview Monday with the Browns for head coach.
I don't think Dable is going to go back to being an offensive coordinator.
I think he will.
Yes,
think he will.
I think
And no one's gonna hire him as head coach.
I think he overshot when they made the playoffs that year at 9-8, and went in there and, unfortunately for Minnesota, whooped them at their house.
How much credit do you give him for Josh Allen's development?
He gets a lot of it because if you
He
look
gets
at Josh
a
Allen's
lot
first
of it.
2 years before he got there, he had poor mechanics, poor decision making, and you know what's gone up every year by 3 every
Dable's
year.
been with
since he
Allen
left.
since his rookie year, Jeremy. You know that,
But
right?
yeah, I know, but he wasn't. He was the assistant QB coach. The original QB coach left, and he became the QB's coach.
Yeah,
in year
you
two.
know-
He was there the whole time, but he was a assistant QB, then QB coach, then OC. Isn't that
I
the
would
way it
not
went
be
those years?
surprised.
Yeah.
I
would
thought
not be
he
surprised
was
to see
no, he
Harbaugh-
was the OC since his rookie year in 2018.
I
Dable
wouldn't be
was.
surprised. I mean, look, if Harbaugh goes to Vegas, I wouldn't be surprised if Dable's his OC. With the drafting a quarterback number 1, I think that's a perfect match. It's just Harbaugh needs to get over the fact he's going to play his brother twice a year because those dudes talk on the phone like every day. So that's going to affect their relationship. That might be the only thing that makes Harbaugh think twice about taking that job. But dude,
Who was the OC that left in year 2 that took the quarterbacks coach with him and made it so Dable could be the actual quarterbacks coach instead of the assistant in year 2? Who was that? Do you remember, Jamie? You guys lost your OC in year 2.
Wasn't
And
Joe Brady?
No, actually, 2017, we lost Rick Dennison, and then Dable was offensive coordinator in 2018, and he's actually been offensive coordinator.
Okay,
He
so
was
he went
offensive
from the assistant QB coach to offensive coordinator right
No,
away.
he was at
Gotcha.
Alabama. No, he was the offensive coordinator at
A
Alabama.
name that I've
with
heard
Tua.
floating around
He won
here
the
in the last
national
couple
championship.
days.
And
Has
then we
anybody
brought
else
him in
heard
from
of Mike
Alabama
McCarthy?
after he won the
Okay.
national championship to be the head coach.
Yes, that is Ken the Bear fan over there, Grandma Trace.
I'll say Mike just said it, but
So
Mike
Mike-
McCarthy is up there.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy got an interview with someone tomorrow, I believe.
The Giants, I believe. I believe it's the Giants that he's interviewing with.
So let's get to the fun part. It's time for the pick'ems. I want to put up my results for last year overall. 180 to 96, which is all 276 games. I went 12-4 in the last week to get there.
Nice.
Wow, there you go.
So if you look, how many of the actual pundits pick
Hey,
every
what did you have? Who did you have for the Pittsburgh game?
I'll admit it, I picked against them.
I guarantee. You know what? You know what? I guaranteed the Pittsburgh game. I guaranteed that. I guaranteed that anybody that would talk to me that week that the Bears were going to beat Pittsburgh, and people were like, "How can you guarantee it?" And I'm like, "I just have a feeling."
Oh, because Mr. Rudolph, right?
And why do I have that feeling? Ben Johnson.
Okay. The weather this weekend from the Midwest all the way to the east.
No.
It's all the way to New England. It's supposed to be between 38 and 42 degrees. They're slacking off on the snow. It's supposed to be more rain.
I'll take it.
Well, anyways, I got to take
and that's okay.
off. But rain means what? Rain means we're going to be having. Oh, that's weird. You're the only thing that comes up in the middle of it there, David. Isn't that weird?
What's that?
You're the only face we see with the overlay on.
And I can't see you. And I can't see you with the comments. So.
Yep, I had to put.
Well, I can see comments. America wants and deserves to know, what is Michael Johnson eating? There you go. That was
Cajun pasta.
Oh, Cajun pasta. Boom.
That's good stuff. All right. So, what's the first Saturday game? Is that the
Panthers
and Rams?
Let me look.
Okay. So, what happened the last time the Rams went to Carolina?
Are they in Carolina?
Yeah, they're in Carolina.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The Rams are the wild card. Whoops. Man, I feel sorry for the Carolina Panthers, but then I think Carolina played them this year. I want to say they played them this year, and they played them tough, dude.
They beat them.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I mean,
at home this year, Carolina beat 2 number 1 seeds. The only one seed they lost to was the Seahawks.
They beat the Packers.
Yep, they beat the Packers in their house.
Yep.
Boom.
So what's the order, JB? Because I can't see anybody.
Okay, Will.
As you guys know.
What do you think?
So I've been talking to fellow Panther fans, like, oh, we can beat the Rams again. I don't think it's happening. Give me the Rams.
Oh, can I don't have room for anybody right now.
Okay, Jeremy, you obviously you can see everybody because I can't see anybody.
Yep. Okay. Keegan, you're next.
Okay, Panthers have had an up and down season. They're coming off a loss in week 18. I think they turn around and win this week against the Scams. I'm thinking the Panthers.
All right.
Bold pick there.
Give me Carolina.
Ooh.
Oh,
all right.
All righty then.
Somebody just popped in. Oh, that's Mike Johnson again.
Jeremy, that's you, man. Who's next?
All right, Ken.
David, he got it, man.
This is a tough one for me because isn't Devontae coming back this week too?
Yes, sir.
Yep,
Devontae played that game. He got hurt in that game in the fourth quarter.
Devontae's coming back this week.
So Carolina has this weird tendency to play really good against certain teams and not so good against other teams. And the Rams are kind of the same thing for me. You know what, though? I think Carolina's going to be hyping Carolina, giving me some of that sweet barbecue sauce. I'm going to go with Carolina. That's going to be my upset of the week.
Oh.
All right. Let's see. Mike Johnson, what do you say?
Man, I mean, Carolina's playing good ball, and it's in Carolina. They got something to prove. Bryce Young's playing good ball. You know, we're gonna beat that drum. Give me the Rams. You know.
Okay.
All right. Adam.
I'm going Rams.
That's right. DirecTV is flexible with all those pro college games.
All right. What's the weather?
The weather there is supposed to be close to 60 degrees.
Yes.
Rain, clear.
Clear.
A chance for light rain late, but they have the early game, so I don't think that's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
Rams.
Okay.
Rams and Stafford goes off. I think he throws 5 touchdowns.
All right.
Oh my God.
The Mad Yinzer.
Rams. I'm picking Rams.
All right. I'm picking Carolina because they already beat them once in their house, and Matt Stafford did something in that game that no other defensive back in Panthers history has done. They intercepted him and took it to the house for 86 yards. Matt Stafford threw 2 picks in that game and 3 touchdowns. And the 2 picks is why he lost, because one of them equaled the go-ahead score.
Yep.
And that was one Mr. Michael Jackson.
For the man looking
That's ignorant. No, that's ignorant. No,
Man in
come
the
on now.
mirror,
That's
Michael
ignorant.
God.
That's ignorant.
All right.
He's a smooth criminal.
All right.
Dude, stop. No, I'm going to hear that fucking shit in my head, dude. I'm going to have to listen to it.
All right.
You're welcome.
Like, oh, God.
Saturday night. Isn't that Chicago versus Green Bay?
Yeah.
Yes,
On Amazon. Because, you know,
This is the game I'm winning my Ohio State money back on.
There is a cornerback named Michael Jackson that was once a Lion, and before that he was a Jet.
Yeah, dude. There's a cornerback named Kobe Bryant too.
Yep.
The
And then
Cowboys,
there's
I
a
think,
defensive
won
back,
that
Brian.
2018.
That
Drafted two guys.
cornerback,
One was Michael Jackson,
Kobe
the other
Bryant.
one was Joe Jackson.
That's wild as hell, dude.
Hey, that cornerback Kobe Bryant, he always comes up a little short.
Anyways, so we got Green Bay at
Yeah, I'm going to
Chicago.
hell.
Who you got, David?
I got Chicago, dude. I got Chicago. I think that I just think that they're gonna, you know, the one thing that I haven't that confuses me is, you know, we went to a couple weeks to go to San Francisco, even though we lost. Offensively, we were on fucking fire, dude. We were on we were you know, they went up 14 points and I wasn't even worried. I'm like, it's not a big deal. They're gonna come. The Bears are gonna come back, and sure enough, they did. But then we get Detroit, and all of a sudden, it's like offensive confusion. Well, you know, the last time we played the Packers, yeah, we won. You know, yeah, okay, we got the onside kick and everything. Dude, it's not like years where you could slip in the onside kick and the other team didn't know. You literally have to tell the other team you're kicking onside.
Okay.
Right.
How can you not?
Here you go. Here you go. I got it for you. It's because it bounced off of Romeo Dobbs' infested helmet.
And then you still have to execute.
Yep. But
you know,
got to keep it rolling.
You know.
Yep. So you got the Bears. Adam,
that's why I have the Bears.
I'm taking the Packers.
Mike Johnson.
Mike.
No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Who you got, brother?
I'm taking the Packers, you know, because all my money's on here. This is where I'm winning my money back for my Ohio State, you know, tickets that I bought.
Okay.
You know, Packers got more experience in the playoffs. Jordan Love is going to come back healthy.
Jordan Love's been out the last 3 years in the very first game he's played.
Yeah, well, this is his redemption game.
One and done. Bye.
Nah, you're smoking crack.
One and done. Bye.
Jordan Love beat the Cowboys a couple
One
years
and done.
ago.
Bye.
Yeah,
How much you want to put on a side
3
bet?
years ago. 3
Michael,
years
as a
ago.
Bears fan,
I
you're
got
wrong.
how much you want to bet? I got 1,500 on the game.
Michael,
How much
as a
you want on the
Bears
side
fan,
bet?
you're wrong.
Put your money
they
where your
beat
mouth
the
is.
Cowboys 2 years ago in Dallas. In fact, they didn't just beat them; they mollywopped them.
Come on, how much?
So, anyways, Ken, who you got?
Yeah, I got the Bears 28-24 in this one.
Crickets.
There's an interesting fact to this game. So obviously we're 1-1 on the season. All time, believe it or not, over 100 years of playing each other. This is only the third time the Bears and the Packers have met in the playoffs. The last one was in 2010. The Packers won on the way to the Super Bowl. And before that, it was 1947. The Bears won that game. The Bears won that game on the way to win an NFL championship. So this is a true rubber match between the Packers and the Bears. I got the Packers, the Bears, 28-24 to close.
I hear you say you got the Packers.
I
got the Bears. Don't make me pull out guns and start shooting people.
I heard. I'm firing back. Anyways, Robbie, who you got in this one?
I'm picking the Packers. I think the Bears got lucky last time they played. I'm going with the Packers.
Okay, Jamie.
Give me the Bears, because FTP.
All
right, so I didn't hear what's up with my side bet. Can you all hear me now?
What side bet?
Yeah, what side bet?
Side bet.
That's parlay going into it.
Yeah, whoever was saying that the Bears were going to beat the Packers, I said I had 1,500 on the line that I was going to win my money back from my Ohio game, and everybody said Jordan Love, was 0-3, has lost, and I said, well, I'd take a side bet that the Packers were going to lose to the Bears. So what was the side bet?
Nothing.
Nobody said a side bet. That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
no,
Nobody
Interesting fact though with Jordan Love.
Money from the fake Somali daycare.
This game's got big implications though for the Packers though, because I think Matt LaFleur could be on the hot seat if they lose this game. The Matt LaFleur Jordan Love combo has never won a division. They've won one playoff game, and we already heard rumblings in the season from some Packer fans about LaFleur being gone. If the Bears win this game, don't be surprised if LaFleur's looking for a job next week.
We've been hearing that all year since like week 10 of the Florida going, Ken.
Right.
But if they lose, well, it's like Tomlin. If he loses, he's probably looking for a job.
All right. Well, I got a half-eaten Jersey Mike sub and half bottle open of Chardonnay. Who wants to take the side bet?
Nobody.
Nobody.
You're the only person that keeps. You're the only person that's. Hey, you're the only person that's talking about this side bet stuff. Shit.
Come on, guys. Let's have some fun.
Keegan.
I'm having fun. You said you're having a Jersey Mike sandwich, as long as you're not stealing
Guys,
Danny DeVito's job like
we
you
need to keep it rolling.
Okay,
Fucking
Keegan.
Jersey Mike's does sound pretty good right now, though.
I'm telling you.
All right, so what do we have the other side of the bracket now?
Guys.
Hey, no. I'm trying to get to the next person. You guys keep fucking talking. Keegan, it's your turn.
I can't see you yelling at us.
I got the Bears.
All right. Will.
I hate saying this, but I got Chicago.
Nah.
I took Chicago as well because they're home.
To both of you.
Sorry to hear that. All
Gentlemen
right,
and scholars.
Then the first game on Sunday is Buffalo at Jacksonville. Who you got there, Will?
Hey, Jamie, say it with me, even though you probably don't want to. Duval.
He's not saying Duval this week. You know better.
Sorry, Jamie.
Yep.
Anyways, Keegan, who you got?
I'm going to take the upset. I'm picking Buffalo.
All right, Jamie.
We're a 1.5 point road favorite in this game. The Bills are, and I am going to actually say something. Where else would you rather be in a road playoff game than right here, right now in Duval? But give me the Bills to win in Duval.
I love it.
I got to
Go
see
ahead.
my fiance.
Don't fall for it, guys. They're saying Nicholas Maduro is going to be the new Jets or Giants coach.
Oh God.
Oh wow! All right, Mike, who you got in this one?
I'm taking the rushing leader and Mr. Playoff. Give me Josh Allen and the Bills.
All right, Robbie.
I'm taking the Jaguars.
Yeah,
All
same
right.
thing, right?
Ken. This one's a hard one to pick, isn't it?
It is, because like the Jags have been super sneaky quiet, under the radar, good football team. Buffalo, we all pegged them to be AFC championship bound at the beginning of the year, but they're like watching a freaking roller coaster that comes off the tracks every third week. But you know what? This is that kind of game where Josh Allen does Josh Allen things, and I think they're going to eke it out on a field goal win, and then some Jaguar fan will stab some Bills fan in the parking lot like they normally do in Duval, and Duval will retain its reputation. So give me the Bills with a side of stabbing in Jacksonville.
That's kind of
It's brutally honest. Let it go.
Yeah.
All right. Adam.
I'm taking the Bills.
All right. Who else hasn't gone? Oh yeah. Robbie, you went, right? You said the Jags.
David.
Yeah, I picked the Jags.
David.
Jacksonville, baby. Trevor Lawrence.
I'm going to take Jacksonville for one reason. They've got the more complete defense.
You like Dylan?
Offensively, they match up well versus each other. If you look at the points per game and everything else, this is a great matchup. But the defense of the Jaguars has been better as a whole unit than what the Bills have done, especially versus the run.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, next up, let's go to San Francisco travels to Philly.
What about Houston, Pittsburgh?
David,
Steelers. The Pittsburgh game is Monday Night Football.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Don't worry, David. You got this.
San Francisco at Philly. Who you got, David?
Ooh. San Francisco, dude. Philadelphia is offensively challenged big time.
You think? Mike Johnson, who you got?
I'm taking the Niners.
Adam?
Niners.
Robbie?
Give me the Rat Birds of the NFC, Eagles.
Is Nick Sirianno out if he loses?
No.
Probably not. Ken?
Actually, I think Sirianni could get fired if he loses. So I think that's a possibility, Adam. For whatever reason, he's always on the hot seat, even though they win. But, giving up on when he could have been the 2 seed, but deciding to just let to basically give the 2 seed to Chicago, it might come back to beat them. It's weird to consider San Francisco an underdog in this game, isn't it?
They weren't from the
and
ones.
Philly's another one of those teams that just confounds me because they've been so good and they've been so bad, and I don't know if they can get right. I'm going to take San Francisco in this game for some reason.
All right. Jamie?
Fry, Eagles, fry. Give me the Eagles.
Attaboy.
All right. Keegan?
To me, these two teams match up. Eagles don't have a great offense right now, and 49ers defense is banged up. I gotta go with the better offense with 49ers.
Right. Will?
Niners.
I'm taking the home team. Give me Philly.
Okay.
Home teams tend to do really well in the wild card round. After that, it's crapshoot.
Excuse you.
All right, and then we got LA at New England. Will, who you got?
The Patriots.
Keegan?
Can Jim do it? Nope, I'm taking the Patriots.
Jamie?
I hate to do this, the Patriots.
Ken?
I wish we could get a Buffalo-New England divisional game, but I don't think that's going to happen because Buffalo ended up going to Denver. Here's the thing. New England, Everyone's been giving them all this laud. They beat one team with a 500 or better
Ken, they
record.
don't recede.
I
So
mean,
it would be Buffalo, New England if it did happen.
No, the number one plays the lowest seed, which would be.
No, they don't recede it. They don't recede in football.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they do
I would love to
recede. I
see
looked
that
it
as a
up,
rematch.
and,
I don't know if that's gonna happen because like New England's only beaten one team with a 500 or better record. I think this would be a super close game, but you know what? I'll give the 3 points to the home team, and I'll go with the Pats at home against the Chargers. But I think this game is gonna be super close.
Someone doing something?
Yeah, probably Mike. Mike, who you got?
Man, I mean, Drake May is playing good ball. Trayvon Henderson's back. Convict Diggs is going to be playing. Give me the Patriots.
Big Diggs.
Adam?
It's my upset special. I think the Chargers get this one.
Wow. All right. Yenzer.
New England can't play weak teams all the time, so give me the Chargers.
I'm not the only one. All right.
Thank God I'm not the only one. I think Chargers are going to pull the upset. I really do.
I'm taking New England. They're at home. It's going to be 40 degrees and wet, which Justin Herbert does not play good quarterbacking while it's wet and cold.
It's the biggest upset of the weekend.
All right. And then on Monday Night Football, we got the 4 versus the 5 seed. Houston travels to Pittsburgh. 38 degrees and rain. Who you got, David?
It ain't going to matter. Houston has a defense, dude. I'm taking Houston all the way.
All right. Yenzer.
The Steelers are 23-0 on Monday Night Football underneath Mike Tomlin, so I'm going with Steelers.
Mike?
So this is my hometown team, and they're an indoor team. Daniil Hunter's playing good. C.J. Stroud can't play in the cold. He never has. Nico Collins is coming off, not playing last week. And as much as this pains me to say it, I'm going to take the Steelers by a field goal.
Okay. No.
All right. Let me get back to the screen. I was doing something. But anyways, where are we at? I just did Mike. Adam. Ken.
You know what? The weather doesn't affect the Steelers team, and it doesn't affect Aaron Rodgers. Tomlin's coaching for his job.
Wait, did you not watch the Cleveland? Did you not watch the Cleveland game, Ken? I was there. It was pouring down rain. They look like shit.
Historically, though, speaking. But okay, if you want me to take Houston over your Pittsburgh team, I can. I was just going to take your team.
You. I mean, I took your Packers.
Okay,
I took the Packers.
I mean, the weather is less of a factor, I think, for Pittsburgh overall than it is for Houston. And these are the kinds of games that Aaron Rodgers, he's known for. So I think Pittsburgh lives to fight another day to go to Denver, if that's what Adam is telling me is the case going to be. I'm going to take Pittsburgh over Houston.
All right, Jamie.
Texans 23-17 because of Will Anderson Jr. and that 2000 Baltimore Ravens like defense.
Egan.
I hate to bring up college again, but CJ Stroud went to Ohio State, and Ohio has some nasty weather too. He can play Stroud can play in bad weather. I'm taking the Texans.
All right.
No one's talking about Houston's defense, though. That's what's funny.
I did.
Houston's defense is stout, but I'm picking Pittsburgh.
Because of the elements, I'm picking Pittsburgh too.
And that's all? Wow.
Oh, look at
22-3? I heard 23-0.
22-3.
I heard 23-0.
No.
He looked it up, and it's 22-3.
No, at home. If he's counting 23-0 at home, not
Bingo.
overall.
Google. Google is a hell of a tool.
Just like cocaine's a hell of a drug.
That is the wild card round.
Yeah, we can scare ourselves again.
Hey, really quick, JB. Adam, you're wrong. They do reseed for the divisional round. So
yes,
so
I was going to say.
If Baltimore,
that's what Rich just told me on the. That's what Rich just told me. So I just listened.
If Buffalo wins, they will go to Denver for the next week because they're the 7th seed. So it does reseed. I thought it did, but they do reseed. The number 1 will get the lowest seed alive. Number 2, if they survive this week,
it's pretty much.
I'm not afraid to take fault.
Where 1 and 2 would have to beat in the finals.
The only way 1 and 2 meet is if it's in the NFC NFC or AFC.
In the championship game.
Good night, Will. Thanks for being on.
Thank you,
Everyone will.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Yeah,
they do reseed.
I have to go myself, dude.
Hey, David, it was a pleasure seeing you and having you on.
Yeah, definitely, dude. We'll have to do it again, man.
Oh, yeah. You're more than welcome to come back next week to talk about the divisional round. Win or lose.
Cool.
Yep.
You know what, JB? You know what I really hate about this weekend's football, though, is
all in 2 days.
Amazon has to have a game on Saturday night. Then they have to have Peacock. Then they have to have Paramount Plus. And it's like, guys, just like, and you know what I really hate too? 2 of the 3 NFC games are on Saturday. Why can't you have 1 NFC, 1 AFC game on Saturday, and then 2 and 2, or then you got the Monday Night Football. And I think the Monday Night Football game's a travesty too, because now the winner of that game is on a short week.
So I'm going to hop off here again.
All right, Mike. Have a great night. Good to see you, brother. I'm glad you got to see me in this because I know you wanted to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys have a great night. Love you. I'll try to hop on next week.
All right. See you then.
So,
9:30, brother. 8:30
right.
your time.
Good night,
the winner
guys.
of the Monday Night Football game is at a disadvantage because they're going to be on a short week versus guys who play. I mean, I don't know why the NFL did this. I mean, dude, play 3 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday. Stop with all these different apps. Don't do Monday Night Football. I mean, I really hate that the way the NFL did this.
Amazon started last year.
Wait, this started 2 years. Yeah, I thought this started 2 years ago.
Amazon started last year.
No, it was 2 years ago. Because last year they were happier with the competition on Thursday Night Football, and then this year it went back to abysmal because Al Michaels has checked out so much he's been calling wrong names on the on the screen.
He's on Amazon.
And I do believe that the Peacock game is being simulcast at least on NBC. So they did fix that. But if you want to watch Bears Packers, if you don't have Amazon, oh well.
Yeah, but if you do have Amazon,
so create a Twitch account and watch it there.
Yeah, but Ted, if you do have Amazon, guess who you get to see?
Okay, Twitch and Amazon, or
of course, you just ignore me.
You get to see Chicago's Barbie.
No. There's a certain personality who I like.
Oh, who's that?
Oh,
Carissa Thompson.
I was going to say, we all know this.
I get to see Carissa Thompson on Amazon.
Ah, yeah.
That's
I know who you're talking about now.
She just doesn't
she's the blonde one. She does Fox, too.
Jeremy, I'm not trying to cut out, but I'm cutting out. I got to go. I didn't know it was 11 o'clock.
Yep, I know. You got to work tomorrow. Thanks. Hey, shout out your channel there, Adam.
You can get me over there, Driving to the Top Productions on YouTube. I didn't share it, Jeremy. Obviously, I didn't put my channels up there today because I jumped in late. 9 o'clock Wednesdays. We were trying to talk Pittsburgh, but me and Rich kind of got sidetracked a little bit today. Haas joined us today, and I don't know where this conversation went, but it's just the way it happens. You can catch Jamie on Tuesday nights over on the channel, but he'll give his 18-minute shout out when he's ready to exit stage right. And you can get me at Sports Talking It on Twitter, guys.
By the time I'm done, it'll already be the first game at the new Highmark Stadium.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, Adam, I'm sorry I missed last night, dude. I completely got sidetracked.
Oh, you're good, Ken. You're good. we're just getting the stuff back together now that work's returned back to kind of normal.
You know what I love, because the fans love the interaction that we do with them. How I put up their comments even when we can't talk about them right away, to let them know that we at least acknowledge them. The crazy thing is that we had 40 more comments than we have viewers right now.
Wow.
So 96 to 61, so 35. So you know what I'm saying? It's pretty amazing that you get more comments than you do viewers. Now there's other nights where it goes nuts, like it did on New Year's Eve. You were there for that, weren't you, Ken?
Yes.
We had 1,200 viewers live when we signed up.
That's insane. I love it. I love it. But yeah, boys, I am kicking off of here. Nice seeing everyone. Yinzer, finally got to see you live in person.
Yeah, nice to be good. It was good. It was finally nice.
I will
to meet
be
you,
there. I will
Ronnie.
be there Monday night. So.
Oh boy, this is good. Rasheed Rice is getting in trouble because of domestic violence with his girlfriend.
I was supposed to go to the game.
Why'd you
but
go?
All right.
My girlfriend's grandmother passed away, so
My
I'm
condolences.
saying that. Yeah.
I'm sorry
Robbie,
to hear that.
That's
I don't.
We gotta
Do you,
go handle
Rob-
some things.
Robbie, do you do any podcasts?
No. Well,
Other-
I go on the daily huddle occasionally. That's about it.
Okay. Well, it's
I'm
good to
really
see
on
you
no
here.
podcast.
Thanks for joining.
We see him every morning.
But if I'm not on the podcast, you can see me in the comments.
Amen. I see you there all the time. But you have a great night, brother. Thank you, and my condolences on what I just heard. My thoughts and prayers are with your family.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a rough year, man. I lost my mom 4 months ago. And my girlfriend's grandmother just went on the 5th of this month.
Wow.
So it's been a rough year.
Hey, I hear you. Prayers up.
Thank you a lot. No, I appreciate it.
Keegan, where can people find you?
You can find me. I gotta figure out which hand. Here. You can find me here.
And Ken, tell everybody where they can find you real quick.
You can find me on the Huddle Sports Network at Talking Sports 18 on X, at Ken the Bear Fan on Rumble, which is where this show is at right now as well. You can catch me here with JB. You can catch me driving to the top on Tuesdays, Monday through Friday, of course. Ken and Ken Bears show Wednesday night, which precedes this one, and Sunday morning. And no, Minneapolis, I'm not going to join your video voice chat on Facebook while I'm live on a freaking podcast. Him and John Sullivan, I don't get those two. Anywho, that's where you can catch me pretty
Chill
much
with
wherever
that.
JB is. I'm usually in the same area.
All right. And now with the longest outro in YouTube history, one Mr. Jamie Malloy.
Thank you so much. Thank you, JB. You guys can follow me, yours truly, at Bill's Chat 1, at Bill's Mafia Chat, and also at Jamie Malloy, the unbiased journalist, at DJ Darkness on X, and the forkball.com, where I write about all sports. You can also check me every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. on Driver to the Top Productions, where me and my co-host Joe Dalio do our Buffalo sports conversation, when we talk everything Bills and NFL news media. We just did episode 17 of season 3. We went over the week 17 preview, and we previewed all the playoff games with a gentleman on that Ken knows very well, and I know very well, dear friend of mine on Driving Time Productions, Dylan Schmittler. He's a big Jaguars fan, so we had him on our show, which was cool. And then every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock, people can catch us on Driving to the Top Productions for Open Sports Mike. And then every Wednesday night, you can catch all of us here on the Huddle Sports Network for NFL Roundtable Talks. And then starting Thursday in March 27th, Jeremy, Adam, and Marcus from Driving the Top Productions, and we will be doing our UFL season 3. And Jeremy, you might want to actually get your popcorn ready. Season 3 is going to be crazy with that new owner and the new teams and the fan rallies and what they plan to do. It's going to be
I don't have
interesting.
a team anymore. My team is gone.
If you want to still come and do the show with us, you can.
I will when I can. I still have to do Fire Up now because I'm a part of the South Florida Tribune.
Yes.
And it's on Thursday night, so I'll be there when I can. No problem.
Yeah. So thank you guys very much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to our our YouTube channel, and don't forget to like, comment, and ring the bell for notifications. And for more content like NFL Roundtable Talks and more NFL news on Driving to the Top production, you can check us on Roku TV, Amazon TV, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts. From all of us here at the Huddle Sports Network, I'm Jamie Malloy, and this has been another Wednesday night episode of NFL Roundtable Talks. See you next Wednesday, folks. Happy wild card weekend, and good night, everybody.
And that's right. We're going live also into my channel on top of everywhere else where everybody heard. And my channel is the same name on Facebook as it is on YouTube. It's Kneecap Biting with the Motor City Lions. This has been the NFL Roundtable Talks. Try to be a better person tomorrow than you were today. That's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. Much love, everybody. Peace, love, and chicken grease.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.